Happy Friday, everybody. This is Javi. Welcome to the BC Boutiques channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how to wire wrap this hoop stone into a pendant and turn it into a necklace. So come on over and I'll show you how to get it done. Okay, everybody. I'm going to be showing you guys how to wire wrap this stone hoop right here. We have a blank one right here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this little wrap around. You don't need a lot of pliers. You just need a bail making plier for the top. So you just need this plier up here. And you just need your cutters and some wire. Cutters and some wire. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I'm going to leave this by the side. We're going to start by using 24 gauge wire and your stone hoop of your choice, stone pendant. I have the blue lace agate right here, and this is a white highlight. We have them on the website at bcboutiques.com. So before I get started, I'm going to measure out the wire. I have 2 pieces of wire. I folded in half. So you need about 16 inches of wire for each, and then you just fold the corners in half. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that really quickly. I had just one preset already, so I'm going to get, whoops. So we need 16 piece of one wire. That's 12. So I'm going to cut right about here. You can have extra if you need to. So got one piece right here, really long piece. And usually I don't need the ruler for my next piece. I just use the same. The more wire the better, you know, just in case, you know, you never know. Okay, I'm gonna cut mine right there. So all I do here at this step, the next step, is I pretty much fold it in half. And I pinch the top, I pinch the bottom, and go whoop like that. So then you have 2 pieces right here, and then I just squish them. Of course, they're not going to be perfect, so you do have to work with it. So I'm going to just separate them for a second. Let's squish this one down a little bit. It's going to be my insider. And just straighten the wire. That one's pretty much done. I'm going to just leave this the same. Okay, and straight it forward. Okay, and make sure that's not too crooked. And I just put them in between each other. Have like a little, so it turns out like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I just straighten them together so that they can flow into one. So since I have this one already ready, I'm just going to start using this one. Here's my blue lace agate. Okay, before we're going to get started, and we're going to just wrap it around the stone here. So you see how I have it here? I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. I'm going to bend it forward. So I have it in the stone, bending it forward. Bend this forward, and I'm going to start making my bail. I probably took too much out, but we'll know in a moment. So I made the bail right there. So I probably took out way too much wool, put too much out there. So it's going to be somehow, it's going to be like this. Okay, here's your wire. It's going to be like that. You can make the bail ahead of time if you want, and then you just turn it upwards. Turn this back over here. All your hand muscles. So it should look like this. Okay, now we're going to split those 2 pieces. If I get the right wires. Split them in half. just like that. Make sure you have this all tight as possible. So it should look like this so far. And we're gonna put this one down and put this one down as well. And then we're gonna wrap the bail on the top. Try to get this in frame, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do that right there. I'm gonna wrap it, and then I'm gonna put the other one around as well. Just like that. So it should look like this. Okay, the next step. I'm trying to remember what I did here. Okay, you wrap it once around, all the way around, and then you bring it to the front. So we bring this one to the front as well, and this is our front. Okay, yeah, this is the front. I'm sorry. Okay, we wrapped it all the way around once. Okay, this is the tricky part. And if you guys need to, you can always flatten this part if you need to, because it kind of moves around. But if not, it will be tightened later on. And I can show you guys how to do that. So I'm going to just turn this and hold my thumb here in place and keep turning the wire. This is very simple to do. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh no, I made it difficult already. I see my problem. Okay, I'm trying to just keep the wires so it should look like that. So I'm gonna just put this wire in the loop without kinking it. This is a little difficult, I know. Without kinking the wire, right there. So it should look like that. And I like to wrap it twice around. So that's twice, right there. Just pull it as hard as you can. Now I'm going to start making the other side here. The other side here, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this in frame. Okay, so I'm going to start making my little loop. All I have to do is place my thumb here, start making the loop. Or maybe this side here. And you make a little loop right there, just like that. And then I hold the loop down so it doesn't get disformed when I'm trying to pull the wire, and put the wire in the loop without kinking it. It's a little hard. And that is a toughie. And I'm going to try to put that a little bit upwards here without twisting the wire. There you go. So it should look like that. I'm going to make another loop around. Make another loop around. And I'm going to just, without changing the wires. See how that happened? This wire went like that. I'm just trying to keep it the same so it just looks uniformed. You can make it wonky if you want. That'd not be a bad style, actually. And this is how it looks like. So I'm going to start making another loopy around. Wait, I think I just kept going with, yeah, another loopy. So just the same thing, just put your thumb there and turn it. Turn the wire. Turn the wire. So there's my little loopy right there. That's really easy to make. Just hold this and just make your loop. Same thing here. And just put that a little tighter there. Turn the wire. There we go. See? Just like that. Okay. And next we're going to wrap it around. Again. We're going to wrap it around again. I'm going to use this side first, of course. Just as tight as possible. Gotta make that tight. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side without kinking it. I know, it's a little tough. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And it should look like that. Okay, next step. I'm going to put this down for a second, and I'm going to see my old design here. And I just wrapped it again over and then made a loop. Okay, so we're going to do the loop again. Go inside the loop. Sorry, I'm out of frame again. Go inside the loop, tight as possible. So it should look like that. Next, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And pull it tight. If you need pliers for this, go ahead. Sometimes this stuff does not want to go tight. And if this goes out of frame, just try to place it as best as you can on the top. In the middle, I mean. Okay, the next, if you want, you could always double loop it and then make your little twirls at the end. That'd be perfectly fine. I probably will do that for this one because the 24 gauge wire tends to want to roll. It's kind of not too much, but I like to keep it in the frame. So I'm going to just wrap it one more time. Probably put these together there. And have this little piece right there. It looks kind of nice in this design too. So I'm going to do that. Okay. This is pretty nice. It's turning out nice, guys. Okay, so that's how it should look right now. Okay, and now this part, you just start bending your wire here. Just like that. I'm going to hold it down like I usually do, but this is a bigger loop, so I'm just trying to make a bigger loop design. Just hold it with your thumb in place and try to turn the wire. Should look like, trying to get this down a little bit, right there. It should look like that. So I'm going to trim the pieces off the end here, and then I'll do the other side for the moment. I'm going to just trim them right now so I can do the other side. See if I have enough wire. I'm going to straighten this out a little bit here. Got a little, this will tend to fight you. And I'm going to just straighten that out. Oh, it's still trying to fight me here. Okay. If it tries to fight you, just fight it back. Okay, so yeah, I knew that was going to try to fight me. This is a little tough because you have to make them exactly the same if you can. And I know this is really hard. Let's get in there. This one's trying to fight me here. If you need to, you could always use a little bit of a plier here just to pull this up front. Okay. That is way too tiny. There it goes. Okay, there it goes. Okay. So now I'm just gonna keep going here till I'm in a circle, in the hole here. That looks pretty good. Now I'm just gonna trim the pieces of wire and try to flatten them down a little bit here. I'm just gonna use my flat nose pliers here. Just want to get a curve here so I can get cut it out of the way. So I'm going to cut it right here, maybe like around here. I'm going to cut one piece at a time. That'd be safer for you. And that's how it should look. Whoops, sorry, I'm out of focus. And I try to flatten it if you can, because it's sometimes the wire pieces just poke at people. See in a different angle here. There we go. Should look like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here. So I'm going to cut one at a time. Sorry, I'm out of frame. It's hard to see this when you're trying to cut it. There we go. Woo! That one went flying. Luckily, nobody's next to me. Okay. You can see where it's flat. You know, you got to bring it down a little. Around those are better for this. There we go. That one did better than this one. Sorry, I'm out of frame, guys. Okay, so it should look like that. You can feel over it. If it's still up a little, you can always push it down. Don't press too hard because it will mess up the wire. So, and that is your final piece, ladies and gentlemen. Final piece right there. Isn't it beautiful? Very simple to make. Easier with the 24 gauge wire, like I said, because it doesn't hurt your fingers as bad, you know, as a 22 gauge or a 20 gauge. So we're gonna use, that's what you're gonna use. And it was 16 inches of wire, 2 pieces of wire folded in half. And that was pretty much it. And you just turn it, put a simple chain on, and you're done. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to go to www.bisaboutiques.com to get all these beautiful stones. And we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you. We love you. Bye.